Hey there, fellow investors. Today I've got something exciting lined up for you. 5 awesome dividend growth stocks that could be perfectly fit in your portfolio. These are stocks I'm personally fired up about, and they are all on my buy list right now. But here's the kicker. 2 of these picks are making their first ever appearance on the channel. So you're getting some fresh insights today. Let's kick the list off with a banger. American Express, ticker symbol AXP. The people that have watched me for a longer period of time now know that I really like the company and the stock. American Express is a 185 billion market cap company, with PE ratio a little under 18, indicating this stock is potentially undervalued. Revenue is at 63 billion, and in this graph we see that revenue has increased really steady and consistent. During the lockdown periods, revenue decreased a little bit, but after that the revenue really skyrocketed again. Margins are going up and down a lot, which is something that I don't really like in general. The good part is that most recently the margins increased a little again. Return on invested capital is reported a little under 12%, which is a great number. Also because it is slightly higher than the 5-year average. To me, this looks pretty good. Dividend yield is reported at a shy 1.1%, but take a look at those growth stats. The 5-year compound annual growth rate is reported at 10%, and they have increased the dividends for 2 years in a row now, impacted by the lockdown periods. Next to that, payout ratio is reported at only 20%, leaving them enough room to grow the dividends at a high pace. And the interesting part is that American Express is increasing the dividends at a higher pace most recently. So it is expected to increase even more from here. This clearly shows to be a dividend growth stock. But how about the current valuation? For that, I'm using the Everything Money software. Well, I put in 3 assumptions and the tool will give me the 3 price target ranges. We have a low price target of $172 to $257, a mid price target of $228 to $320, and a high price target of $301 to $398. And to be honest, this is looking really good. For me, the mid-price target is the most justified here, showing us that the stock is undervalued. What are your thoughts on American Express? Another banger on the list is Alphabet, ticker symbol Google. Most recently, I talked about this stock being a stock for the retirement, and I truly like where this stock and company are going. Alphabet is one of the biggest companies in the world, with a market cap of 1.97 trillion. And the interesting thing about this stock is that it is trading at only 22 PE ratio, indicating this advertising behemoth is undervalued. Revenue is at 328 billion, and in this graph we see that revenue has increased really steady and consistent. Alphabet faced some slowdown in revenue, but it is back on track most recently. Margins were going down for a longer period of time, but most recently they managed to increase the margins again. To me, this looks pretty good for the future. Return on invested capital is reported a little under 16%, which is a great number. Also because it is slightly higher than the 5-year average. To me, this looks pretty good. The interesting thing about Alphabet is that they just started paying a dividend. So to be honest, it can't be classified as a dividend growth stock yet. However, in my opinion, it's a potential dividend growth stock. Dividend yield is reported at a shy 0.5%. But take a look at the payout ratio. This indicates there is a lot of room for growth in the future. Looking at the estimates, we see that the analysis expect dividend to grow at a pretty high pace. And of course, this is very exciting. Next up is the price target. I'm using the Everything Money software where I put 3 assumptions and the tool will give me the 3 price target ranges. We have a low price target of $97 to $136, a mid price target of $135 to $182, and a high price target of $183 to $242. And to be honest, this is looking really good. For me, the mid to high price target is the most justified here, showing us that the stock is undervalued. And what are your thoughts on Alphabet? The next stock on the list is making its debut on the channel. And I'm talking about Insperity, ticker symbol NSP. Insperity is a company that provides a wide range of human resources and business solutions, designed to help business improve their performance. Insperity is a 3.3 billion market cap company, with a PE ratio reported at 20. This indicates that the company is trading around their fair valuation. But hear me out on this one. Revenue is at 6.5 billion, and in this graph see that revenue has increased really steady and consistent. Most recently the revenue is slowing down a little bit, so that's something to keep your eye on. Which is not the first time in their history, and to me this doesn't feel like a long-term problem. Margins were up pretty nice and steady. However, since 2019 the margins are struggling. This is also something to keep your eye on, but again, nothing that worries me long term. Return on invested capital is reported at 12%, which is a great number. To me, this looks pretty good and clearly shows that NSP knows how to get a high return on their investments. NSP currently pays a 2.77% dividend yield, which is a great number of course, but take a look at those growth numbers. A 5-year compound annual growth rate of 16% and 13 years of consecutive increases, clearly showing this could be a great dividend growth stock. Next up is the price target, and for that I'm using the Everything Money software, where I put 3 assumptions and the tool will give me 3 price target ranges. We have a low price target of $43 to $75, a mid price target of $64 to $102, and a high price target of $92 to $138. And to be honest, this is looking pretty good. For me, the mid to high price target is the most justified here, showing us that the stock could be undervalued. And what are your thoughts on NSP? Another stock making its debut is Zoetis. This stock was brought to my attention by Ryan Williams, a YouTube content creator, and I'm a huge fan of his work. So thank you Ryan for bringing up this interesting stock. Zoetis is a global leader in animal health, specializing in medicines, vaccines, and diagnostic tools for pets and livestock. Their focus is on improving animal care through innovative solutions. Zoetis is a 87 billion market cap company, with PE ratio at 37. So keep in mind that you pay a premium for the stock. But hear me out. Revenue is a little under 9 billion and has been increasing really steady and consistent over the years. During the lockdown periods, revenue increased even more, due to multiple positive impacts. Margins are still increasing really nice and steady, and that is exactly what I'm looking for in a dividend growth stock. So to me, this looks really good. Another great thing about this stock is the fact that return on invested capital is reported at 19.5%, which is an insane number. Dividend yield is coming in at a shy 0.9%, but the growth rates make up for that, with 22% 5-year compound annual growth rate and a 5 consecutive year of increases. Payout ratio is also looking really good at only 29%. This stock clearly shows to be a dividend growth stock, but how about the current valuation? For that, I'm using the Everything Money software, where I put in 3 assumptions and the tool will give me the 3 price target ranges. And we are putting in pretty high numbers. But still, the tool shows up that the stock is overvalued. We have a low price target of $88 to $96, a mid price target of $180 to $128, and a high price target of $157 to $164. And to be honest, that's a real bummer. So with this stock, we need to wait a little longer. We are ending this list with one more banger, Texas Roadhouse, ticker symbol TXRH. People that watch my videos know that TXRH is one of my favorite companies. Texas Roadhouse is a 11 billion market cap company. Keep in mind that this stock is trading at a fair premium. PE ratio is reported at nearly 30. Revenue is at 370 million, and in this graph we see that revenue has increased really steady and consistent. And keep in mind we're talking about a restaurant company. Most of these companies are not able to grow this steadily. Obviously, during the lockdown periods, revenue decreased. Margins are going up really steady and consistent over the years. Again, for a restaurant company, this is quite unique. Return on invested capital is reported a little under 11%, which is a great number, also because it's higher than the 5-year average. To me, this looks pretty good. TXRH is yielding at 1.5% as of right now. Payout ratio is also looking pretty good, but take a look at that 5-year compound annual growth rate, reported at nearly 16%. The dividend growth streak ended in the lockdown periods, which was a smart decision in my opinion. Next are the price targets, and for that I'm using the Everything Money software, where I put in 3 assumptions and the tool will give me 3 price target ranges. We have a low price target of $92 to $107, a mid price target of $132 to $151, and a high price target of $188 to $211. And to be honest, this looks pretty interesting. For me, the mid to high price target is the most justified here, showing us that the stock could be undervalued. What are your thoughts on Texas Roadhouse? And with that being said, we are coming to an end of this video. What is your favorite dividend growth stock? I'm really excited to see the comments down below, so please share it with all the people here. And remember to always do your own research and never fully trust on what I or other YouTubers say about a stock. I'm not a financial advisor and this content is just for entertaining purposes only. I hope you liked this video and I did bring some insights of the company to you. I would really appreciate a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to get notified when I'm posting a new video. Thanks for watching and I will see you in my next video.